Louisville, Virginia. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Demon Deacons ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
On the move, it's Beebe. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Uh-oh, look out. Finding some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. Teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football, you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on third. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. And now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to...
Makes a grab, got some room, headed to the goal line.
those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Demon Deacons offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Nice move there. Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick step and go. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass, it's Daniels. And his throw is incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws it back. They're all over it. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive,
guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. After the filthy move, he's got room. They trip him up, but not before he has a huge gain and sends a bolt of momentum into the 2nd quarter. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They go to the draw. I Don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in.
All the way! Touchdown, Wake Forest! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Second and long here. Quarterback changing the play. Keeps it moving, it's Lewis. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Looking for a crease to the left. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
The runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right side, it's Carr. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nice grab in traffic. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 90, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Daniels. Under pressure. Gets open down the middle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Running inside, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one.
Snags it and he's open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Oh, a double pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Foley. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Look out! And they got it.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out wide right, it's Foley. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back on 1st down. Hit as he throws. And he gets rid of it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's...
Caught, and he's got room. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Rush right in his face. He sacked this defense all over it. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with UTSA taking on the number 14 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Roadrunners. Looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss, they lead here in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, I did catch up with the Demon Deacons head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the performance of his young quarterback. We told you before the game, this is his first start, first everything, and he has shown up big time. I want him to continue playing just like this. Keep his head down, be composed, but continue to put up those big numbers we saw in the first half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Out wide left, it's Tyler. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Demon Deacons right after the huge play through the air back to the line. On play action. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Makes the catch. It's Davis. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his big tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Holds and fires complete to the right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Cavaliers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Going to the run, it's Beebe. Turning it on! Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wiggins. Got a little grass. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC's going to give him the ball some more.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Gives it. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, maybe a double pass. Right side, it's Martin. Open space in the 25. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Turns it upfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The give on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And it's a good choice because he gets it, but I think it's a good choice all the time. When you get towards midfield, you got to be aggressive. It's about scoring points. 4th and inches, I can get.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards as a result. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's 3rd and long. Laterals it back. Oh, pressure's coming. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first. Back's got it on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Moving the pocket, it's Daniels. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Second and long here. From the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Got some green grass. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Cavaliers have it with a first and 10. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Virginia will call its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down one score. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. The defense finally came up with a play.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Sends it back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Just barely got rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Got to make the play on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Maybe a double pass. Left side, it's Johnson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? From the red zone, it's Beebe. Virginia, and the beatdown has ensued.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he puts through the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been